The little boy was barely holding it together. He bit down hard on his pencil, his feet swinging back and forth restlessly. But there were still dozens of minutes left before the bell. Finally, he couldn't fight it anymore. His condition took over. The whole class burst into laughter. The teacher shot him a glare. But half a semester later, the teacher's glare had turned into something else entirely. She refused to believe this was a medical condition. She'd convinced herself that the boy was just acting out on purpose. She forced him to apologize to the entire class. He had a strange disorder that made him blurt out odd sounds he couldn't control. From the very first day of school, the boy had been given all kinds of nicknames. Doc, Duck, and Pig were the nicer ones. The cruel ones were Psycho and Freak. The bullies beat him up. The indifferent kids looked down on him. Teachers couldn't stand him. They kept calling his mom in, warning her, get him under control, or he's out. Back then, there was no internet. His family had no idea what was wrong with him. Even psychiatrists couldn't figure it out. Luckily, the boy had an incredible mother. She believed her son wasn't just causing trouble. Determined to find out what was really going on, she went home and started digging through medical books. Finally, in an old, dusty volume, she found it. Tourette's syndrome, a stubborn condition caused by the brain sending faulty signals. To this day, there's still no cure. His mother begged the doctor to find a way, but as she spoke, her voice began to crack. Brad, wise beyond his years, ran over to comfort her.
It's okay, Mom. I'll get through this, alright? Go.
Soon after, Brad transferred to a new school, but things weren't any better there. Teachers would punish him by making him stand facing the wall. Classmates made fun of him and gave him all sorts of humiliating nicknames. Until one day, Brad met the person who would change his life forever, the school principal. Despite complaints pouring in from teachers, the principal didn't blame or punish Brad. Instead, he invited him to the school's annual concert. Given Brad's condition, this seemed like a terrible idea. His outbursts were sure to disrupt the entire performance. Sure enough, Brad's strange sounds echoed throughout the concert. But what the principal did next would change Brad's life forever.
Did you hear any noises during the quiet parts?
What?
Yeah, so did I. They're pretty annoying, aren't they?
With all eyes on him, Brad froze, completely overwhelmed. A storm of emotions swirled inside him. He had no idea what the principal was up to. Then Brad was invited up onto the stage. With the principal's gentle guidance, Brad explained his Tourette's syndrome to the audience.
No, sir. It's a sickness.
Well, why can't you just get cured?
There isn't any cure. I don't like making noises any more than you like hearing them.
In that moment, the entire room fell silent. Only Brad's involuntary sounds echoed through the hall. But this time, there was no mockery.